Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce my name is Dewi Pratiwi. Here I will explain about the classification of the agroforestry. Just to shorten the time, just to short, and sorry, I in defense in this video. I'm not feeling well with cough and cold. And just to shorten the time, what is agroforestry? Agroforestry is a collective name for land use system in which wood furnace trees serve a dense growth in association with herbaceous plants, corpus and our livestock in special arrangement, a rotation or bird, and in which there are both ecological and economic interaction between the tree and the tree component of the system. And the next, agroforestry classification. Classification of agroforestry can be based on various aspects according to their practices and interests. The classification is not intended to demonstrate the company of agroforestry in comparison single cultivation, monoculture, either in the forestry sector or the agriculture. However, this clarification will actually be very helpful in analyzing every form of agroforestry. Implementation found the more deep in order to open the facts and benefits for the community or landowners. And the next clarification based on the constituent component. The most common classification of agroforestry, but also the most basic in the terms of the component, the composite. The main constituent component of agroforestry are component forestry, agriculture, and or animal husbandry. From a component point of view, agroforestry can be classified as for 1. Agricultural system, 2. Silvopastoral system, and 3. Agrosilvopastoral system. And the next, agriculture system. Agriculture is an agroforestry system that combines component forestry or woody plants with agricultural component or non-timber plants. Woody plants are meant for lifelong tree crops and non-timber crops of annual crops. In agriculture, multi-forestries are planted to the time for multi-forestries or tree for the purpose of protecting agricultural land. It is often found that the two considered components are plant woody, independent of gamma set tree, Greek Lycidias, Saphium, and cacao plantation, Taboroma cacao. This system can also be categorized as agriculture. The gamma forest species in the 12 plant to support proteins and cell compensation. Main crop of cacao, plantation agriculture type. Citrus and can also have additional economic value. The interaction occurs in this case in the planning can be seen from the production the declining cacao without the presence of gamma trees. And this is an example system agriculture mahagoni tree present in the route between Kasaban and North Lampung. And the next silvopastoral system, an agroforestry system that includes a forestry offering component wood with a livestock component or livestock pasture and called the silvopastoral system. Some examples of silvopastoral include trees of surf in pasture. There is surf on pasture or the integrated production of livestock and with the product integrated production of animal and wood products. The two components in a silvopasture are often absent in the first and the same time, even for grace understanding or even more extreme in the cut and carry system in the benefits in a living phase of further hedges and support for further tree manufacturers, further tree one agriculture and call it fruit and pear. However, many agroforestry activities surround mangrove tending silvopasture because of the interaction of conservation aspect and the economy, service and production are rare and the two are component term on the same mechanism. And this is an example system for pastoral legume cover crop Californium. The industry stand Gamania arboreus as grazing plant comes in the Philippines. And the next aggressive pastoral system. Aggressive pastoral system is combination of woody components, forestry with agricultural extension and that the stem livestock animal and similar management units. Natural forests and there are no agricultural system, although the tree supporting components can also be found in the ecosystem mean. The combination in aggressive for pasture encourage a manually farming to the optimist production and satisfaction. First, would a process component to human communities to serve people. It is possible that the combination in question is also brought by rejuvenation of nature and wildlife. The interaction of this natural agroforestry component easy in the pilot. The symbol and the interaction, for example, in the rule of stem for the provision of wild animal feed, are fish for fresh species of birds, and vice versa, the function of fungi for the pollination process and stem regulation, as well as the storage of animal protein for long-arming farmers. There are several examples of aggressive pasture in Indonesia, both in Java and outside Java. Example of extensive aggressive pasture practice known as various form of garden forest garden, or field garden, forest garden, Sakes Park in Maninjau, West Sumatra, Lombok and Tambawang in Kalimantan, and various forms of field garden in the Tauhid system in Java. And the next classification of the ferment period. There is two. One, traditional or classical agroforestry. Traditional agroforestry or classical agroforestry is an agricultural system in which are the goods that come from farming or naturally exciting stand friends become a great social, economic, and ecological part of the food system. Traditional or classical agroforestry, an example in Indonesia, there is in one example, planting trees in your garden residential center of around the houses. For example, forest from of home and field forest garden, which can also be found in almost all islands in Indonesia. An example too, there is permanent and generous characteristics that have benefit gardens around the field. Example of forest garden. Rempong Dharma in Lampung, Park in West Sumatra, Tembawang in Kalimantan West, Lemboladek in Kalimantan, and the last Tenganan in Bali. And the modern agroforestry. Modern agroforestry generally only is a combination of foreign or commercial tree with two crop selection, different with traditional classical agroforestry. Hundreds of trees are usually outside the main component or also with life. That is an integral part of the system. Traditional agroforestry may no longer exist in modern agroforestry. some examples of modern agroforestry that can be found in some areas in Indonesia are forest model of intercropping, both implemented by perhutani in Tehat Forest in Java or what some are trying to introduce interference of interservation forests. HPHTI offset Java planting citrus on cacao or coffee plantation as well as qualification is considered crops in the early years of rubber plantation. And the next criteria for classification agroforestry there is a four. One structure refers to the combination of the component goods pastel or examined vertical, horizontal, as well as temporary. And two functions refers to main function or loft decisions are usually played by the component with bricks, cell breaks, cell composition. And the three socio-economic refer to the input level management or management interstitial objective concept of the system. And the four ecology regarding environmental conditions and the ecology suitable of the system with assumption the certain partner are only suitable for conditions certain ecology. And, and the last ecological classification. In mountain areas, cropping pains are the following with flexion for soil composition, and the area of the beach has the first of cropping pains agroforestry is a windbreak will in sparse populous areas or in savanna area, where super pastoral system found. And that's a And that's the offense of aggression in my opinion. More or less an apology and see you in the next video. Thank you.